Okay, welcome back. Today, there are a few more things to round out, just clean up, before the demo gets put on itch. So I want to add some kind of audio effect. So let's just see if there's any free online audio effect. Free online with sound. Now. Nope. Out. Needs to be quick. Oh man. They have a whole lot. Wow. Is there no way to filter? Hmm. royalty-free punch sound effects. Does say royalty-free. Okay. Uh, hmm. We may need to edit them. Okay, which script has the on-hit value? Has hit boolean. Reset has hits. It is in the attack. The attack manager doesn't change it at all. Well, then it would be the attack actually, because the attack had hitboxes that have them. Where would it be the frame? And I know it has underscore hit. Okay. So let's go to the script. And make a new function, I guess. Okay. I have a changed function somewhere. Let me find it. Well, actually, it might be just easier to code it myself. I'm gonna need a new bool for as underscore hit underscore changed. And here we need a function for it. If this equals, if these two are the same, else return false, else backwards, return true. I like this one on the side. Okay. Has hit previous frame equals has hit. It should be before the return. Let's see. Okay, so if it's not the same, return true because it's changed and has set previous string equals true. Then add that to the reset function. I need to add an export property that's like an audio thing. Export var with sound colon audio audio stream MP3. Okay. What type is the file we downloaded? MP3 and MP3. Okay. Let's move them into the game. Not the music, just audio. Okay, open Godot, check the thing. Try the punch sound effect. Can I adjust when it plays? What? Okay, I don't actually know how to play audio. How do I play an audio file? I just need to know the part about playing the audio file. Audio stream player 2D, position world, sound effects on characters. Does that mean the attack manager should have the audio stream player? As representing an aux port audio stream. Doesn't tell me too much. Back. Okay. Is there an error? Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. Hello? Right. Where is my audio stream player? Godot? I'll restart it. Might work, might not. There we go. Okay. Add child node. Audio. Stream player. Actually 2D. What can this thing do? Oh. And then in the attack manager, or attack, or would it be hitbox? Dot. Play from position. I need to set it, so. Attack on the attack manager's thing. Is this called the stream? Okay. So hitbox area dot stream equals current attack dot sound. Hit sound. Play. Save. And just the jab should have it. Okay, it's hit. You can hear it in frame by frame mode. So let's count how many frames it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'll get 14. If I hit and change the attack, or hit again, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then count to 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. So Mm. If we hit again, it cuts the audio off. Additionally, this means I should edit the audio. So, go to Ardo, open godot game, this art, copyright free audio, and I can't edit the audio file. Dang it. Yeah. Empty template, editing audio. Okay. Ardor, please. Sorry to crash there. Okay. Can I add an audio file? Or is it the wrong thing to do? No, wrong. Let's open the file system to see if I can just drag and drop it. Right, it's not there. Right. Okay. So then cut. I can drop audio and I can edit. It's playing from my laptop. That should not be where the audio is fine. Or am I hallucinating it? No, that is actually just playing from my laptop. That shouldn't be happening. That is weird. This is the bad one. All right. How many frames would this be? I forget what the audio is. Okay. Uh, I believe documentation references things. Nope. Where's my ardor help? Mhm. Uh, how do I understand the time? I would like to read it in frames. There's also the option of letting the audio play regardless of um, session time code. Properties time code. Frames per second, 60. One second. Wait, is that what is 1 second? Gosh darn it. So this is about half a second. Okay, so yeah, that's 30 frames. tool, playhead. Exactly 30 frames, right? Okay, and then session export, quick audio export, format MP3, session start to session end, export. Hmm? Wait, did Ardu close? What? Open. Ardour, stop that. Oh, come on. I just had it. Session properties, time code 60 frames per second. Okay, that is good. File, export, quick audio export, MP3. We should save this thing first, right? Session, save, now export. Cool. I save. I thought I said save. Now let's see it. Where's that MP3? Export. Immediate. Okay. Copy it and go to the game. Can I change anything? Oh, no, man. Reset. Put this in. And let's see how it feels. Hmm. The smaller one, the sooner ones are more muted, which is interesting. Okay. Can I adjust the volume? Here in Godot. It's either you or the attack manager, I believe. The audio stream clear. Okay. What does Street Fighter audio sound like? Actually, multi-blood audio. I don't want this. I would like audio hit sound effects. Multi-blood. Gameplay. No music. YouTube. Wrong account. I need to watch that Magic Noah video. I no. It's a slash sound effect for you. What was that? Does that even have a hit effect? I think that's a shield effect. With the sound as well. They're very muted in the sound effect. So it is the same sound effect at 3 points in that combo. Hmm. Street Fighter 6. That's interesting. That sounds like the hit effect I have. I wonder how the audio accessibility for uh, for this game would affect professional play. Good thing to know that there is accessibility done before me. I'm gonna put this in like a weird spot. Not for the first game though. Okay, let me change this to like -80, or sorry, -8. See how that feels. Hmm. Wish it didn't cut off. Hmm. Okay, why does it cut off? Hmm, I got it working, but it cuts off when I change the file. stream property. Is play just cancelled at all if I reset? I want both to play fully. Uh, Here's how I need the audio. I need to play a sound on hit, but then I cancel the attack and hit again before the first sound has finished playing. And this is the same attack. I want the audio of the first one to finish before the audio of the second, or to still play even when the second one starts, so the first can finish. Okay. Hmm. Interesting. An autoload was not something I considered initially. I have an autoload for hit stop, uh, which hit stop and shake is an autoload. Right now. What? How did I set this to an auto load? I'm sorry? I somehow forget how I need auto loads. Okay. So new script audio on hit audio audio manager. Create. Let's get this. Oh. To project settings. Global. Node name. Add-on. Organization systems. Auto scripts. On hit auto load. Okay. And then I should supposedly just copy paste this stuff, right? Somewhere. The indentation is just a problem. Export audio stream, which is not the case. It should be like this. Hit sound. Audio. And will the auto load work with MP3 files using the audio stream resource or no? Okay, cool. And then I go to the attack manager, doesn't have it. It did have this. Which I don't think I want. I don't need this node anymore. I can go to attack. No, the hitbox. Instead, I can go with the auto load, which is on hit audio manager dot play stop. What is the function called? Play sound hit. And go with this. Then in attack, I can supposedly get rid of as hit previous frame and the same function that was made for that, I think, for now. Let's see how this works. Cool. I just think the sound is loud. Um, is there a way to adjust the audio file in godot by godot so that the audio isn't too loud? Okay. Okay. But with the dynamic system, can I even do that? Last option. Hmm. Okay. On hit audio manager, player dot plus equals sfx. I'm learning things. Audio, add bus, new bus, call it sfx. Okay, cool. How do I see, it just needs to get pulled up. Alright, so then bypass, mute, solo. If I press mute and run the game, let's make sure that this actually works. Yeah, so that's muted. Debugger. Ignoring that. Audio. unmute, open the same thing. Also doesn't work. Why? Wait, why? Hmm. So I added the bus and tried to mute it, but I don't know what the issue was. Last name? Yeah. I made an SFX thing and it is connected to master. Then I ran the game in editor and uh, attacked to make the sound play. Then I went to mute the SFX part in the editor, and the sound still played. Mm-hmm. It affected after I pressed mute and attack again. It mutes only on rerun. Rerun. And then if I change the bus or the bus to unmute, no audio plays. But if I rerun it, it would play. It needs to know what the problem actually is before it can actually help me. Okay. Interesting. Is audio actually I can just check this in godot. Tab audio server dot bus set bus mute this not get the index of this thing. So it should play every other sound. The second one didn't come out. Sound, no sound, sound, then no sound, sound, none, sound. It missed, and there was a sound. So hit. Also, I should test if this is working on frame by frame mode. That was a whiff, or that was a mute. Hit the next frame, it comes out when everything is stunned. So yeah. Hits again with. So this should hit. Yes. Okay. So cool. 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 Um. I'll leave that as like a note for me, as something helpful, I guess. But audio, let me set this to minus what? -6. Or around there. Less. -12. Interesting that it also only hits on 3, because that's actually like Street Fighter Melty Blood's amount of hits for a jab. Melty Blood actually lets 4 happen, but you have to be pretty precise. No, this doesn't have 1, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Okay. That's on audio hit sound effects. That works. I just need to give it to literally every attack, each individually. Okay. You know, there are probably a lot more systems that I could do with like auto load. I'm also thinking, and I probably should mention this just generally, of getting an AI that is good at coding to run locally on my computer, that can also still do searches. A bit more for like privacy reasons when I need it, and if I run out of uses on like Claude, which is really good for coding, or for like smaller tasks. I'd have to see the I'd probably do some comparison testing to see which one is useful more so or not for me. But like the infinite access would be very helpful. Because right now I'm a little afraid of doing all this stuff and giving it GitHub access for Claude, uh, rather than running it locally. I also just want to have something run locally. So I can stop using everybody else's stuff unless I find their stuff better and free and accessible to run locally. Hmm. I should actually adjust the hurtful player, I think. How much health does this thing have? Does that work? Yeah, that's a lot of numbers. Okay, so theoretically they shouldn't be able to kill it anymore. Uh, let's see, test for like a... Alright. What else do I want to change? I want to just hip hop. I need to add like some art to identify that the player can, know where they are in the world. Testing, hide the menu thing. Does this even have to be attached to the player? No, it doesn't. And then, how long have I been streaming? Only an hour and a half? Okay. I want to get to 2 hours before I do other things, so I may pray earlier. The only like physical reference people have is this Godot icon, which is bad because it's not a lot. So I'll add like a tile map. Map. Add a tile set. I will add the Godot icon. Where's this world boundary? I don't know. That camera is tiny. Does it have any collision? I don't actually think so. What have they changed? Needs physics. There's why do I not remember how to use this thing? Is it here? Physics layers? Yes, okay. So just wall and ground. Physics material, I don't really care. Tile set. Physics layer 0. Thank you. Paint this on all of it. Okay. There we go. Now I should be able to draw what I want, which is a really big box. I chose the wrong one. To convert tile map to set tile map layer nodes, open tile map bottom panel with this. Set the toolbox icon on the top right corner. Oh man. Add tile map layer, tile set. Auto tile. Physics. Now in here, physics layer, set, yes. Paint, select property, physics layer, paint it. Tile set, save as godot icon tile set. Maybe under art. New folder. Copyright free art assets. New folder. Terrain. Save. Okay. Now, tile app. This tile. Give them some space. I really don't care too much how this looks. I'm just putting them in a box. Next time I might make this thing bigger. Because, oh boy, that is tiny. How big are these? Hmm, like, things are small, man. Each one of these is a 2 by 2, right? This stuff is small. And the world border is higher. Okay, what happens when they put it in the corner? Okay, they can jump over it and it comes out. Okay. I do need to fix that. That is an annoying one. Because I'm not sure how to eat my inputs. Okay, yeah. So then I should ask for help. And I should provide my attack manager. Is there any more specific chats that seem like our input manager? Yeah, no, okay. General, general inquiry. Okay. Hold on. Let's go to the input manager. Yeah. So this is the class that manages basically all inputs. Um, this class manages all player inputs, and I currently have the logic issue of when I hold an attack, it repeatedly comes out. What I actually want is for the input to be consumed almost. So if I press jab 3 times, I only get it 3 times, even if I continue holding the button forever. Uh-huh. But because of the buffer code and how it works, I'm having a very hard time thinking of a way to fix it. It's a really annoying issue, and it's such a very specific. Only append text on just press an input filter. Is that how Street Fighter does it? Street Fighter mode. Just a click. Hmm. This may be testing to actually understand the problem more accurately. Um, okay. If I do that, it doesn't mimic the same way to read inputs in games like Street Fighter 6 uh, for showing in the training mode. Could that be some form of negative edge? Oh, I need to test that. Uh, this is a thing that needs to be tested. In Obsidian. Testing page. Test negative edge special moves and the settings that exist with them. Because that's an interesting thing. It's quite interesting, actually. If it's signed for two different input histories, which hurts. That hurts me. Um, Input filter. Inputs of current frame needs a second thing if I want them to be more accurate to the real games. I will do this. And append for attack and for display. Yeah, just replace all of them. Okay, and then go up to the top where the variables are. Fix this one and this one. And go to here. Boolean up underscore press down underscore press are held. This is really weird. So now the attack should be consumed. Nope, that's holding it and it's still going out. Hmm. I need this update and it still doesn't work. Where do you see on here? And there goes my session limit. No, I never change these. This action underscore just press. Oh, I'm so stupid. Of course that wouldn't. That's still. Are you? I'm sorry? Please say you find a different area. Right. This one here as well. Oh, okay. Yeah. Alt here. Actually, copy all of this. Paste it, and then go to this thing and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on top of the first one. Display. action alt here. Gosh darn it. Okay, underscore just, and save, run it, go. Hold the button. Okay. Did motion inputs break? Oh, I shouldn't have done it for the motions. Oh my goodness, I'm so stupid. No, don't do that. Oh my goodness, don't do that for this. The motions shouldn't. The buttons should. Yeah, because then with that one, it becomes frame perfect for everything. Which, we ain't doing frame perfect here. Is 3 jabs hard now? Oh gosh. Yeah, no, that is significantly harder. That is so much harder. What the heck? Why is it frame 7? Hold on, let me check this attack. What is happening here? 1 to 4. Why is it 7? No. At least 6, right? Because on 5 it turns active, so you can't cancel on 5. Okay, try 5. Maybe because I have no hit stop? Wait, if I increase the hit stop, does that make it worse? Hit stop frames 10. What if I make it small? What makes the most sense for the stuff. Okay, for this it needs a low hit stop. I see. It's stupidly cancelable. Let me try this on controller because I'm familiar with controller more than I am trying like experimental keyboard setup. See how comfortable this feels. Does it feel okay? Does it feel bad? What is it like? I'm trying to decide. I don't flip the sprite when turning around. Okay. Okay. Amazing. Okay. Yeah, no, that's a little funny. But all right. It's tight, but it's doable, and I think I should just, for that, reduce the pushback by quite a bit. Divide by 4? You're still in range with 4. Should be longer. I mean, 100. One, two, three, four, five, six. Maybe that's why I had it on like cancel on 7. No, it's still excessive. I think maybe they cancel on like 12. No, not any frame of the attack. Restart. I'd like it to be 3 jabs. Okay, let's add one more frame to this to make it so that 3 works, but 4 doesn't. Guaranteed. and it has to be like you're literally up in their face. How the heck does Melty do it then? How many hits can you get on Melty Blood and Crouch Hit? That's another thing. Like, these are some of the things I need to test. Oh my goodness. I need to test so much. Um, test negative special moves. I believe I have me plays something somewhere. Self-plays games, yes. Which is not even in the right spot. Just wonderful. Okay. Um, test negative edge. Test push. Look at push back in Melty and in Street Fighter 6. More jabs. I would love to make an Aussie Blood clone. Um, my maybe with like a different combo system than Rapid being like focus of some of the combos. So I like it as a new player. I also hate it as a player who wants to try cool things. But also it could be because I played Ako, who was Oko, Ayoko, Aoko, um, because she is technical. Two of her special moves aren't even combos usage for the most part. Um, Even though they could be used as like a way to get a hard knockdown kind of in the air if you're high at low enough. Um, as well as like just putting it down and it being a trap is cool. Also, the negative edge is really hard, so I should try a different character next time. Yeah. Has it become 2 hours? Yes, yes, it has. Anything else I need to test? Um, I'm going to comment this out entirely. Double comment and comment the display here. And supposedly the other one should be unused now. Aaron. Here. Okay. There we go. Save. Um, add hit sound effects. And then I'll just add the punch sound effect to everything, even if it doesn't make sense, I think. Um, then after that, Downscope, added audio hit effects, tuning. Tuning of a time. Um, for simplicity, light and heavy will be the same. Sorry. Crouch and standing will be the same. That's sprite. That's sprite. That's sprite. What is up with that sprite? Where is it? What is it doing? Why is it in the location where nothing gets flipped? Why is this not flipped? Not you need it yet. Okay, I'm sorry. Why is the crouch one not flipped? What does the scale component even hit? Player, okay. This doesn't change when walking. This is, I don't think changes either when walking. So neither of those flip, which is not nice. Face characters. If the scale component is flipping the player, why is everything not flipping underneath it? Let me put this in the folder, see what happens. Okay, so I don't know why that happened, but alright. Even though I flipped literally the player. Right? Right? Oh, I'm flipping the folder. Really? Why is it not the player? Why the heck is the folder? Oh. Oh, that's bad. None of that makes sense. Wait, does walking right seem normal? Okay, yes. Walking right works. Walking left completely destroys everything. Um, huh? Where is this function being called that sets it so terribly? Right is fine, left is chaos. Huh? I think I was right to use the folder. For some reason, that has an effect. So pressing left flips too much. Why is so much happening? What is happening? So right now, scale is just 1, 1. Hmm? It should be setting, not multiplying, right? Should it multiply? Okay, that's pretty bad too. But it's safer. Man literally has a walk animation on exit and just grooves on the ground. That's so stupid. It's just funny. It's just so funny. Okay, better, but no. This. I have disappeared. I'm going to undo that change because that is significantly worse. Yeah, okay. From all of that, into the folder you go. And we are going back to this. Let's try this, but have the node be reasonable, which is folder. Run it. Yeah, no, don't use multiply. Okay. Other than that weird shenanigan, I think that's fine. Crouch walking. Damn it. Why is crouch walking working? So walking is when forward is press, and when crouching I should not be walking. So, where is movement? Okay, where is movement in the input manager? If player is on floor and is crouching or attack manager is attacking, set the velocity. I'm sorry? Print state, I guess? State print. Following is true. Is crouching? I can't see it. Crouch equals what? How? How is crouch false? Is it because I tried this and it doesn't work? I see crouch is still false, and I can still slide, so... Turning turn changes, like, direction. Why is crouch false? Is that called anymore? No. Crouching might be true now. Okay, that's fixed. Mm-hmm. Okay. Um, hmm. Player controller, go to the input manager, disable state print, and save. Okay, I think I am going to do what? Tomorrow's a day where I can work at my own pace, I think, because today is a chaotic day. I had to start early to work on today. I might write down a quick note so that I see it, can remember to do it. Tune and audio. Anything else? Anything else? Tune audio, itch, account, and then because I can, and because I think I should, I will add a control node with the actually just can I just add a label instead? Nothing else. Export ESC or start for the help menu. For the controls. Uh, 2D, put this right here, I guess. Uh, that's hopefully helpful and easily seeable. Let me go to the tile map and erase that tiny bit here. Let me delete that hitbox. And I think... I'm sorry, what? Okay, so they should either press this, get this information. If they want to, they can actually click these links below. I'm assuming they're going to be using a PC, and they may choose to use a controller. Uh, One block. Is that set in the attack manager? Heavy kick, which should be B, right? Set to the wrong button. Grappling hook is fine. Okay, so it's just B that's set wrong. Project settings, input map. Add B. Okay. So right, D, left stick right, B pad right, left, same thing, A, go ASDA, up W, ASDA, up, down, down this. Okay, this should be X and K. Yep. This is O and Y. Okay, yep, those are similar placements. Light kick. A. I've also set it to space for jump. And L. Heavy hit. Joypad 1. Right circle. B. Jump is also space. And A. Frame forward. Fake frames input. I press 1. Frame by frame mode is physical. Question. Does the menu work in frame by frame mode? No. Okay, so I need the menu to work, and I guess I can put the menu button or the other button for frame by frame mode. It should have something that says frame by frame mode enabled. Add this button. Okay, and then the next problem is I need to set this process mode equals always. I also need to set another similar thing. Testing, make local, delete everything in here, add a single control node label that says frame by frame mode enabled. Press F to disable or whatever this button would be, or the left menu button. On ready, it sets itself not to Where did it go? Oh. Okay, frame by frame mode hint. Control A, C. Control A, B. And then if frame by frame mode dot is yeah, no, that is in fact exactly. Text-based scene at path testings is large on disk. Okay. Where do I put the bus? Okay, so now if frame by frame node is enabled, that will be put in the top left. If the menu is put, if both are on top of each other, then it's ugly. But yeah. I'll just adjust that text tone, put a line down. Canvas layer, label, here. Add that, run it. Boom, bam. Frame by frame mode needs a little spacing. Okay. Currently my computer wants to restart. Okay, is that everything other than audio and tuning? On major bugs, there's the jumping at the same time as the grappling hook move. Is there a way to consistently replicate this? One, two, three, jump. Huh? Okay, apparently my thing is programmed for the frame by frame mode. Ooh. Indent if there's got to be a way to clean this up, I feel. There's multiple uses of the light punch, light kick, heavy punch, heavy kick, etc. There's three uses of them each, and then down here it's duplicated again, so I could just use that as a variable. So, var light kick equals hopefully that doesn't break something. It broke something. This way at least it's a little different. Light punch, heavy kick, heavy punch. I want it to be readable. What's my ordering here? Punch, then kick. Kick, punch, kick. Wait. Punch, kick, punch, kick. Maybe punch. And these are just pressed. And then copy, paste, alt. Here. Actually, just press here, like this. It would be copy, paste, and then every single one of these would be the word hold. Hold is pressed, which means this one needs to be out. And this one needs to be in. So now test the frame by frame mode. I saw flash. The attack comes out. Okay, and then the flash for end. Flash inputs. Wait, does this become solid, basically? And by frame mode is not enabled. Why are you doing this? Am I actually just pressing single frame? Ah, no. So why is jumping now like that? Oh, there's spacebar jump, which I wasn't jumping, which is interesting because I didn't program it to. If input is jump, then jump. Or this and frame by frame mode dot enabled. And this first. Okay, change the direction to the dash in the air. You can jump twice. So there's a little bit of shenanigans you can do. So technically you jump on your opponent's dash and then hit them or something. Yeah, tuning is gonna be needed. What else is there? What else is left that is probably a problem that needs to be addressed now? I don't know. Frame by frame mode jump. Let me test that if it still works. I assume I pressed both, yeah. Okay. That should be it, hopefully. Alright. Yeah, so tuning, and I think I'll end it here. Bye-bye. Might play some multi-blood or something later. Who's watching? Who are you? It's me, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Bye-bye. Where is my okay stuff?